In today's video review, we are featuring the Leatherman 3 P4 multi-purpose Leatherman 25-year warranty, made in United States. Multi-purpose pliers are included, 21 different tools, and the free features the following. There is actually a whole entire list of every single tool that is included in here. It shows you every single tool and a reference to it right on the outside of the box, which is also cool. The best thing about this is that it is made in the United States, but some of the parts are actually have been reused components from outside of the United States, just for you to know. Opening this up, you get the following. First of all, right on the inside, here's the dummies version, how to use it. That is also included. It has very cheap box, which is actually kind of a good thing for kind of minimalistic people, and specifically since you can recycle this. Unfortunately, I wish there was something a little bit better than this included inside. Taking a look at what is included over here, got a very good looking, I do like the new style of this pocket. Unfortunately, it's not leather, but it does say Leatherman with a bit of a leather right here stitching. It opens up very easily. If you don't want this, you can just get rid of this. And it straps very well too. Only thing I dislike about this is the following. Right here, you can attach this to your belt, but you can't do nothing. You can actually take this out and take this on, which makes this pretty hard to attach to the belt itself because of the mechanism. So that's a big no-no for this one. Let's go ahead and take a look at the actual tool and compare it to just some kind of a cheap tool that I have. This one, no blend, branded Leatherman. What is the big difference between both of them? Pretty much, if you're getting a non-branded, not good tool, you're getting the money's worth out of this. Yes, it is probably a $10 to $20 knife. It's not that good, it's not that sharp, and some of the tools, I wouldn't bet my life on them if I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. On the other hand, the Leatherman itself is quite a piece of artwork. I do like the silver touch version to it. For the expensive ones, I do like how easily it opens and closes. Something I have not seen in a while in a Leatherman tool. A lot of the Leatherman tools, or one of the things about them, is that when I was opening and closing them apart, it was pretty hard to open and close. This one, it's a snap, it really is. This is one of the most funnest multi-tools I have ever worked with and had the pleasure of using. The reason why this is the free version, it's actually meant to be hands-free, kind of like one hand free. So you can get access to all your tools right on the outside of both sides, that is. In case you need them easily, you can access them right here with one finger flick, kind of, if you can do it, that is. So we have a bunch of tools here that is included. One extremely sharp knife. That's something we don't normally actually have. So for example, if we have a twig here, a knife here, we have this cheap super knife right there. They were kind of the same knives, but they're not. There's nothing to compare Leatherman with something cheap as this. Nothing almost comes out. This is the big difference between Leatherman and not Leatherman. And you can see this one cuts it easily. It cut this. This is a super dry twig. And you can see with this, it doesn't cut. This is a cheap knife. And that makes a huge difference in a survival situation, you need to go ahead and sharpen something, you need to go ahead and cut something, this is not going to get the job done at all. Press on this, small miniature mark, press on this, it cuts easily in here. You can see right now, it actually takes it apart pretty easily, and something that the cheap one just cannot actually do. And I just wanted to show you an example between them. The free version, once you open this up, you do need to put it back together. And you press on this mechanism right here on the side. It's no longer inside here, just on the side there, and it easily snaps it back into place. You can get even a saw right here to be used, and it will cut this to shreds. You can see right there, and it looks like it wasn't even used. It already like cut this to shreds. So if you need to go ahead and cut something with an actual saw, this would do it. It would get the job done. So this is why you need a quality tool such as the Leatherman here. And we have a whole bunch of tools here. We have another knife here, and they're super extremely sharp. Right out of the box, you don't need to do nothing. They're so sharp, you can put your finger here and it will just cut you. Pretty much that's how sharp it is. Now we also have a sandal here to sand things up with. And we also have right there, well, you can go ahead and use this in case you need to open cans or open some other essential thing. Ooh, almost cut myself right there. And this one right there, in case you want to use it as a screwdriver, you can use it right here. What I do like about this is that on the top here, this will control every single tool on over here. And if you want to go ahead and get them, every single one of the tools, you can open and close them. Close them with this right there. So another essential tool that is included over here as well. So we have the screwdriver and other small tools on this side. On the other side, we even got a pair of scissors. You never know when you need a pair of scissors right here. So it is also included here as well for us. Also, we also have another tool right here. Now, some of the multi-tools are a little bit harder for you to access right inside here. We have another tool here too, right there. I think they are almost identical to the other side here as well. So I don't actually like some of the extra tools here, but it does have almost everything you do need in the free P4 version. The clip, I'm not too much of a fan of it, but if you dislike the clip here, you can easily just unscrew this and it's going to fit your pants much more easy without the clip in here. I do like the way there is only 4 different buttons on both sides that will help you lock up the blades and easily unlock them just pressing right here. And that makes it so much simpler for you to use. All your tools are on both ends, easy access, one finger, supposedly one finger. That's why it's called the free access. You can actually do it with one finger. In case you actually need to, you really, let's say you're in an emergency situation and you really need to get it and you have only access to one finger and you have to cut the blade, so somebody tied you up and you have access to this tool and you need to use it with one finger. Yeah, you can actually potentially open this up and rescue yourself with this tool. Maybe that's what it's made for. Not exactly sure about that. Now that's stretching the imagination. The tool is super sharp, it's really good. And we have the pliers, which is always, we always have the pliers in every one of those. But the new Leathermans, what they do come is with this small thing here, and you can unscrew this, whichever end you want. In case it goes bad, you can unscrew them and just buy them. It's much cheaper than replacing the entire tool if this breaks apart. And one other thing, of course, so easy to open and close. I love this. This is probably the most funnest thing that you can actually do all day long. Seriously, it is really that addictive. And on the top here, it has those little things. Now, when I saw it in the picture, it just seems okay. I'm not too fan of it, but when you're touching it, it does give you an ability to grip them much more easily, and it kind of looks kind of cool, futuristic, and stylish. So overall, it is actually an excellent tool, and if you can get this on sale, it is a good deal. Totally recommend for you to get the Leatherman P4.